Graeme Swanns warm-up for Ashes. Remark resurfaces. Why is he being trolled? England's former cricketer and off-spinner Graeme Swanns' prediction for the Anderson Tendulkar Trophy resurfaced on social media after India secured a thrilling 22 series draw at the Oval on Monday. The visiting India, lacking the big names such as Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Ravichandran Ashwin, etc., were touted as a young, inexperienced team captained by the 25-year-old Shubman Gill. After being down 12 post the third test, India scripted a historic draw in Manchester. This draw was followed up by a nerve-wracking win in the recently concluded The Oval encounter, where India won by the barest of margins of just 6 runs on the final day of the 5th Test. Swann, along with many other cricket commentators and pundits, were off in their predictions of the outcome of the 5-match series between England and India. However, the former English off-spinner's comment reducing the Indian series to a mere warm-up did not sit well with fans. Nan and Swann, ahead of the 5-match test series, called the Indian series a warm-up to the Ashes series against Australia later this year. The series is kind of the perfect warm-up for the Ashes, Swann said. Also read Jasprit Bumrah slander needs to stop. Why Indian fans are fighting back against trolls. India is a huge series, and the last 2 or 3 times we've gone to India, we've been thoroughly outplayed. So in our own backyard, we need to beat India, he added. We're going to have to play well, the 46-year-old added. Yes, they have great players coming in, but we have bowlers who exploit our conditions well, Swann continued. I think England must look to win this series convincingly. It'll take 41 or a 32 at most, but I hope we do well and get the confidence moving into the Ashes, the former England turner said. Nan Indian fans found Swann's analysis disrespectful, to put it mildly. Could not win the warm-up Ashes at home. What would happen to you in Australia, pal? Sika user on X wrote. I'm eternally grateful for English pundits. They always find a way to give you some perspective. Can't even beat a young Indian side with your strength. Team Sick Bazball got dismantled today, and will be buried in ashes. ECB better get that PR team ready. Damage control season incoming. Sick. Nan. The unlikely union of India and Australia fans happened during the 4th test between England and India in Manchester. After trailing by more than 300 runs, India had a disastrous start in the 4th innings of the match. Struggling at 0-2 at one stage, it looked all over for India before KL Rahul and Gill steadied the sinking ship. The duo stitched a formidable partnership of 188 runs, giving a new life in the Indian camp. Rahul played a vital knock of 90 while Gill made a stylish 103, his 4th century of the series. Also read how distressed man summed up final day of incredible India-England test at the Oval. It was, however, Washington's under 101 and Ravindra Jadeja's 107 unbeaten partnership that frustrated England to no end. And it showed. We're all supporting Australia in the Ashes. Eames Naeema Benjamin July 28, 2025 Ben Stokes and England offered to end the test match early with a handshake, as a draw appeared certain, and the hosts reasonably anticipated wrapping up. India, however, rejected the proposal, with Jadeja and Sundar close to achieving their deserved milestones of respective centuries, prompting online debates when England players visibly protested on the field. Fans, pundits, and commentators questioned the hosts' complaints about India's choice, igniting widespread discussions online. Nan. First test, Leeds. England won by 5 wickets. Ben Duckett player of the match for 62 and 149. Second test, Birmingham. India won by 336 runs. Shubman Gill player of the match for 269 and 161. Third test, the Lords. England won by 22 runs. Ben Stokes player of the match for 44, 263 33, 348. Fourth test, Manchester drawn test. Ben Stokes player of the match for 572 and 141. Fifth test, the Oval. India won by 6 runs. Mohammad Siraj player of the match for 486, 5104. Player of the series. Swipe left for next videos. Hubman Gill 754 runs. Harry Brook 481 runs. Latest blogs.